This video is going to show you how you can tap into seasonal printables. The goal of today's video is to show you how to tap into the seasonal printables market, and we'll be doing that by discussing a variety of different niches. So we'll have an overview of seasonal products. We'll look at some specific examples. Then I'll talk about some tips for researching and brainstorming seasonal printables and places to find ideas and inspiration. So what are seasonal products? They're products that fit into a specific season or holiday. So you'll see here we have some printable Christmas wall art. That would count as seasonal because it's for Christmas. The way that I tend to think about seasonal products is to divide the year into quarters. So you'll see here I've got 4 quarters that I think through. So beginning of January to end of March, then we've got April to June, July to September, and October to December. So let's review just a few different products for some of these quarters to give you a bit of inspiration and get you thinking about what you might do. So if we're thinking about quarter 1, it is kind of wintry. We're coming into spring. It's the first quarter of the year. Some holidays in this quarter are New Year's Day. Obviously, there's plenty of New Year's printables that you could consider for New Year's parties. Also things like goal setting, very common around New Year's. We've got President's Day, Groundhog Day, lots of fun stuff you could do maybe for classroom decor having to do with Groundhog Day. And then of course a Valentine or Galentine's Day is another big one. Tons of printables you could do for that. Here's an example of a Valentine's Day printable. This one is sort of coloring Valentine's cards. So this could be great for kids. This could also be something maybe someone could print and hand out in their office. Some other things you could consider beyond cards, wall art, cupcake toppers, those types of things would be good for Valentine's Day. Here's another example of a Valentine's Day. This one's a bundle and it's some cute little wall art. This one is on Etsy and it is a star seller with almost 100,000 products. So they've got a ton of stuff in their store. The second quarter of the year, April to June, some big holidays and events happening in this quarter. Of course, we have April Fool's Day, Ramadan, Easter, Cinco de Mayo. This is also like spring cleaning season. So here's an example, a printable Cinco de Mayo games bundle. So this could be fun for a Cinco de Mayo party. It could be fun in a classroom. This includes 9 printable Cinco de Mayo games. So tips to research seasonal printables. If you want to succeed, there's a few important things you need to keep in mind. The first one is that you need to plan in advance. People tend to buy these products weeks, sometimes even months before the holidays. So if you're listing your Christmas invitations at the beginning of December, most likely you've missed a huge chunk of your audience. So you need to plan ahead and get this stuff listed. Once you've chosen a holiday, I definitely recommend brainstorming a list of different printable products. So for Christmas, don't confine yourself just to Christmas cards. You could definitely do wall art. There's all different kinds of decorations. You could do printable games. For each product that you consider, ask yourself why a prospective customer would want that product. That can really help you think through the size of a product. It can help you think through color schemes. Envisioning your audience is always a smart thing to do. And finally, check out some different websites for inspiration. Looking at your competition on Etsy or your competition on Creative Market is a good place to start, but also just think about doing a Google image search. See what else is out there. You might see something that you think is totally amazing that is not popular or hard to find on Etsy. And that can really help you get in on the ground floor for some type of decoration or some type of card. Some other places that you can find ideas, Pinterest is fantastic. There's also Pinterest trends, so you can see kind of what people are searching and what is really popular right now. eRank is a paid tool, but that can really give you a good idea of what keywords people are using on Etsy. And then finally, Google Trends tells you what people are searching on Google. So you can get a lot of data from these tools to help you figure out if what you're thinking about is going to be popular enough, if there's enough people searching for it to make it worth your time. Looking a little more closely at Pinterest trends, obviously Pinterest is a big deal and there are tons and tons of decoration and printable products available for you to peruse there on Pinterest. If something is trending, pretty much it's gonna be there. So you can type in a holiday, you can type in an event. You can see here, they'll show you kind of the top trends in the United States. Sometimes you'll see things up there that might spark a little something and give you an idea of what you want to do. eRank, I talked about briefly. This is a paid product, but it's handy because you can go in and see not only what keywords customers are searching on Etsy, but you can also see what the competition is. So when you get in there, it can link you to other pages that are using the keyword that you've typed in. So you can kind of see like what people are pricing things as. Maybe what file types they're including, if they're doing bundles. So eRank can be a really helpful one. To learn even more about how to succeed with seasonal printables, I've got a great product called Succeed with Seasonal Printables. I talk about the top selling seasonal printables and low content niches all year long. So we talk about all 4 quarters, and it's been specifically designed to teach you how to make regular sales all year long. So it's got tons of tips and tricks and done for you templates so that you can start listing products right away. There's no special skills or experience required. It's perfect for people who want to make money all year long, creators of any skill set. So regardless of whether this is the first time you're trying to create printable products, or if you already have a booming Etsy or booming creative market store and you just want to try out some seasonal printables, there is plenty of information in this product for you. To learn more about this product, check out my website, succeedwithcontent.com, and this is Succeed with Seasonal Printables.